guys, what's going on here? Greetings people of the internet, it's me, Knuckles Productions 360, and welcome to the Knuckles Productions Q&A. So, sorry again for the delay for videos. Sonic Overdrive Episode 2 is taking a little bit more time than I thought it would, because of the whole thing going on with Sonic and all. It's taking too much time because I want to make sure it's just right. So this Q&A will make up for it. But don't worry, Sonic Overdrive Episode 2 will come out. I promise. It will come out this year. I'm determined on getting it out this year. So yeah, let's get started with the questions. So we're going to start with the first question right here. Okay, so I've got them here on the iPad. So the first question is from Boostifer. Again, if I pronounce your name, I'm incredibly sorry. I'm not very good with names, but yeah, it's a really good name. I like it. Yeah, so he's a fan of Sonic Overdrive. He loves the first episode. So he asks, what do I use to animate? This one's pretty easy, actually. So I use the stop motion app on the iPhone to animate. It's very cool because before I did Minecraft's the Creeper Overlord show, it used to be called Minecraft's Creeper and Cactus, but changed the name. I use that to edit quite a lot of the stuff, and now I have used, well, I updated to Stop Motion Pro because it's a lot more cooler, much more stuff you can do with it, and yeah, I upgraded to there because it was a lot better, and it gives much better quality, and it's the one that I'm using for Sonic Overdrive, so yeah, thank you for the question. The link is in the description, so you can go subscribe to his channel. Okay, so another question from Boostifer. He asks, what's your top 5 favourite Sonic YouTubers? Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't watch as many Sonic YouTubers as loads of other people do. But I do have my list right here, so I'll start from the bottom to the very top. So at number 5, Tails channel. I love Tails channel. I watch them for updates, specifically to the Sonic movie. And I also watch some of their streams. I also watched South by Southwest 2019. That was really fun on their channel. And I love Evan, he's just really awesome. But yeah, go check out Tails channel. Links in the description down below. They are awesome. I love their videos, they're so fun. So number 4 is Wake Angel 2001. He's an amazing customer. He does loads of great custom figures of Sonic. I watch a lot of those. And yeah, I really like the Ray and Mighty ones. They're just so good. I wish Jakks Pacific would make Ray and Mighty 3-inch figures along with Emerald or Gemerald, because I just love to include them in Sonic Overdrive. Seriously, Jakks Pacific, if you're watching this video, include Ray and Mighty. Make figures of them 3-inch. So yeah, so number 3, it's your channel, Boostifer. I love your channel. It's amazing. I really like the new Sonic series. I forgot its name again, I'm so sorry. And yeah, it's really good, I really enjoyed it. So number 2, Sonic Paradox. Now this is a very old one for old Sonic fans on the internet. I really enjoyed watching them. I love all the animations that they do. They are just very good. I recently watched the Sonic Mania Setting the Scene, and I can't understand the lyrics, but it's so damn catchy. So yeah, it's really good. I'll put the link in the description down below. And finally, number 1 is PipplerFan77, because I love his content. He is really funny, and I just love Sonic Stop Motion Adventures. It was a great series. It's so good, and it has some of the funniest moments ever. And Bedlam is a really good character. I love Bedlam. He's just so cool. And yeah, that's really it. It's not as big as everyone thought it was going to be, but yeah, that's my top 5 favorite YouTubers of Sonic. Thank you. Okay, last one from Boostifer. He asks, what figure don't you have, or Sonic figure don't you have, but really, really want? There's quite a few actually. So the first one are the Resaurus Sonic, Tails and Knuckles. I was really annoyed I did not get those. The other two are, the other ones I really wish I got were the Sonic Adventure 2 Joyride figures. It was just so good, and I'm so annoyed that I did not get them. I was really annoyed with myself. But the biggest one was Gamma. Gamma is one of the biggest figures I wish I got. I wish I got, people, because I wanted to include him in Sonic Overdrive so badly, and then I had to, of course, because I couldn't find one at a decent price that's not like 300 or 800 quid, I had to just scrap the idea, and it sucked. And I don't know, if you can find a Gamma figure out there for a decent price, then maybe I'll include Gamma, but yeah, the idea got scrapped, so. But thank you for the question. I hope one day I can get that Joyride Shadow one day. I hope. Okay, Jason Austrian 31 asks, what type of music do you listen to? So again, very interesting question. I listen to more, I'd say, 80s and 90s music, along with game music. In particular, the Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack, I love it, it's just so good. As well as mostly Sonic songs. I listen to music whenever I work on any new projects, like Sonic Overdrive. So, yeah, thank you for the question. Okay, so, Jason Austrian 31 asks, who's your favourite Avenger? Ooh, now, this is actually an interesting question. So, out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and all of its characters and everything in it, I would probably have to say my favourite Avenger is Thor, because, I don't know, when Thor first came out, everyone was like, oh yeah, he's a lame Avenger, but after Ragnarok, he was such a fun character, and I love Thor. He's so funny. Chris Hemsworth's performance as Thor is the best, especially in Endgame where Thor's like overweight, and I just found that really funny. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Thor 4 with Natalie Portman returning. Thank goodness that is happening, I'm glad. Retro Studios asks 2 questions. You do use the Tommy Tales figure? Yes, that's actually a good question. The reason why I use the Tommy Tales figure, I know that many people just hate this figure completely, because the legs cut into the torso. I don't mind this figure. The reason why I'm using Tommy Tails is because I don't have a Jazzwares Tails. And the only Jazzwares Tails I have is one-armed Tails. I call it that because his arm fell off. But yeah, I'm using that. And second, he asked what's my favourite Sonic game. Again, nowadays Sonic Mania and past Sonic Unleashed. Just 2 great games. So, thank you for the questions. Hedgehogfilmz with a Z asks, are you and Creeper Overlord the same or twins? Okay, alright, I'll confess. We're not twins. We're the same person. I started out on YouTube on The Real Creeper Overlord, and after some weird thing went on, I quit from that channel, and now I'm here. So, I'm here, folks, on Knuckles Productions 360. I'll be here all the time. So, yeah. Thanks for the question. Blue Knight of Chaos! Hey, welcome to the show, pal. So he asked 3 questions. The first one being, what's your thoughts on Spider-Man returning to Sony? So if you guys didn't hear the news about Spider-Man returning to Sony, I'm kind of a bit disappointed, because I love Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It is so good. I mean, it's like the perfectness. I mean, Spider-Man looks like a teenager. He acts like a teenager, and it's just, Marvel made Spider-Man so good. After when I saw the trailer to Civil War, I saw Spider-Man, I was like, oh my god, welcome home, Spidey! And now he's back to Sony. I mean, I'm not too upset about this because we can see a Venom crossover soon, but there is one problem. Just don't show us, Sony, Uncle Ben's death for the 3rd time now. It's getting annoying now. But yeah, thank you for the question. So question 2, he asks, have you played Pokemon? What version have you played? And who's your favourite Pokemon? This was pretty interesting. I used the word interesting again. Pokemon I have not really played much of. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan in the world, but I I have played Sun and Moon. Those are really fun. They're alright games. But my favourite one is Detective Pikachu. I love Detective Pikachu. And my favourite Pokemon would have to come down to, again, my favourite Pokemon, Mewtwo. I just love Mewtwo. He's such a cool character. Plus, I was so happy he was in the Detective Pikachu film. Just, so good. I loved Mewtwo. He's just so cool, and he reminds me a little bit of Shadow. And I saw that death battle with Shadow. That was interesting. But yeah, thank you for the question. And his third one asks, what's your favourite movie? This is a tough question. Being a game critic slash movie critic at the same time, I don't really have a favourite film, to be honest. The only really film that I consider to be my favourite would have to be the original Star Wars trilogy and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The 1971 version, the Tim Burton version, is garbage, but the Gene Wilder version is so good. I love it. It's just so good. And I love the music. I know all the songs off by heart, and yeah, I really like it, so thank you for the questions. Okay, so Clapping Penguins asks, who or what inspired you to do YouTube? So again, very good question. So there wasn't really anyone who inspired me to do YouTube. Well, there was actually quite a few inspirations. So growing up in like the 2005 like part and all beyond, I was introduced to a lot of great content. So very old content. YouTube was very old back then, but there were plenty of channels that inspired me. I remember watching The Annoying Orange when I was young, and I also remember watching Dorkly, and quite a lot actually back then. There was so many. I remember watching the Mario animations. They made me laugh a lot, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it. But yeah, some YouTubers inspired me to start. One of them is Stampy Longhead, I believe it is. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. Go check him out. He's just fantastic. Still is good today. And well, that's really it. I think also my friends as well inspired me to do YouTube, because they were all like, come on, you gotta do it. And I was like, alright, there you go. So question number 2, he asks, which Sonic character do you most associate with yourself? Ooh, now, out of the entire of the Sonic cast, I don't know, I'm very cheerful and I'm very cocky at times whenever I'm racing, so I think I associate myself more with Sonic, but if I'm very defensive over something, I'm more Knuckles, and if I'm just in like grumpy and in like a bad mood, then I'm Shadow, so yeah. So I'm like a mix between all 3 characters. So thank you again, Clapping Penguins. And his third question, he asks, what's your favourite holiday period of the year? Holiday period. Now, to be honest, I like, well, out of the holidays that we have in the world, I'm more of a Christmas guy. Because Christmas, you got cheerful stuff, you got all the movies, it lasts much longer than Halloween. Halloween only lasts one night, and that's it. Easter's a good holiday, I like Easter. And yeah, so Easter and Christmas are my personal favourites, because they're just so good. I also don't know where the whole chocolate thing comes from, since it's Easter, but yeah. So, yeah, thank you all so much for thank you for asking all these questions. And yeah, so make sure to subscribe to my channel, it helps out a lot. Make sure you hit the bell to stay up to date with all my newest videos. And the next video coming will be Sonic Overdrive Episode 2, Jets Rematch. I promise that, everybody, and when I make a promise, I keep it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.